Hey guys, today I wanted to test the different settings for milk frothing and steaming temperatures on the new Breville Creatista Plus for Nespresso. According to the owner's manual, the milk temperature can be adjusted from 56 to 76 degrees Celsius or 133 to 169 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've got this handy dandy little TP101 instant read thermometer that I picked up at Amazon. I'll provide a link to it below. It was an add-on item, pretty inexpensive. It was around $5 or $5.99, I can't remember, but I'll put the link below. I wanted to go ahead and test these two thresholds from 133 degrees to 169 degrees Fahrenheit. So without further ado, I have not used the machine yet today. I've only turned it on. And in the different options, as you scroll through, you can pick just milk. And then when you click the select button, it gives you an option to adjust the milk temperature or the milk froth. So I'm going to focus on the milk temp today, and you have the option to adjust it from cool all the way up to very hot. So let's first start. I think we all probably know what cool is going to be. I'm going to test the first warm temperature and see how that does. So what I'm going to do, since I'm not going to waste a lot of milk, in the pitcher, I filled it to the min line. Minimum is 6 ounces, and I filled it with water. I think we'll get the same, similar results using water, at least I hope. So let me try to do this single-handedly. And again, unlike the Breville Oracle that actually has the temperature sensor here in the Panarillo wand, the Creatista Plus has a temperature sensor down here that detects the temperature of the milk, or in this case water, inside of the pitcher. So we'll see how accurate that is, or at least see what warm means on the Nespresso. All right, so let's see. Let me get the instant read turned on. All right, and it's on. We're at about 69.6, and let me come back up to the Breville. We're testing warm and start. And I'm trying to hold the probe in about the same area that the temperature sensor is on the Creatista, excuse me. All right, so the actual temperature of the liquid on the warm setting is, and still going, all right, well, so I'm going to call it at 150, and of course, oops, sorry, of course we're dropping a little bit, but all right, so 150 was warm, and according to the instructions, it goes from 133 to 169. So then that would lead me to believe, or question, if I adjusted the setting to cool, would cool be 133? I don't know. I might need to test that. All right, so we just did warm, and warm was 150 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it all the way up to the limit of very hot, because again, the instruction manual tells us The max temp would be 169. So I want to see how true this is to 169 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that out. This is cold water. Let me make sure I am right at my min line. All right, right at the minimum line. Come back over. Let me try to single-handedly stick the wand in the milk. And again, it's great because the wand is safe to touch, even after it is used. All right, so we're very hot. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And it's interesting, it goes back to warm. Huh. So let's go back. Oh, I didn't select it. So we're very hot. Select. All right, now let's go ahead and start it. And so again, I'm looking at a maximum of 169 degrees. So 169 the manual says, and we are stopping at almost 176. About 176. So 7 degrees off a little bit. Not horrible. Again, I'm taking a direct temperature of the liquid. I don't know how different. I don't know what the delta is between actually taking a temperature of the liquid versus that little probe on the machine detecting the temperature from the bottom of the pitcher. And just as a reminder, if I come over to the Breville Oracle here, sorry, it's a little dark. If you see that little probe on the bottom, that's the actual temperature sensor. So it actually gets the temperature of the liquid compared to temperature of the pitcher. All right. So coming back into the milk temp, very hot. And I'm curious as I scroll through to see what ideal is. For me personally, I like my milk to be about 150 degrees. And let me fill it back to the min line. The only reason I'm using the min line is that when I'm making a single shot latte in the morning, currently on this machine, I'm filling it to the min line. So it's producing, with the espresso, just around 8 ounces. All right, which fits great in my little travel cup. So we're gonna do ideal, select that, go ahead and select that and start. And let's come back to our thermometer. All right, so according to Breville, ideal is going to be, are we gonna reach 130? We might. Close. So ideal is about 130. degrees Fahrenheit, 129.7 degrees Fahrenheit. So that kind of shows the range. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Again, I know I'm not using milk, but I'm assuming the liquid temperature would be similar. I just don't know what the delta is between actually taking the temperature of the liquid itself versus the little probe on the machine that's down here. And of course the machine does have an auto purge. So if this were milk, as soon as you lift the Panarello and drop it back down again, it auto purges. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Again, I'm going to put a link to this little Amazon add-on. It seems to be working just fine. I really just wanted it for testing purposes to get a good gauge of my liquid temperature for milk in the espresso shot. Any questions, leave a comment. Again, thumbs up if you like it, subscribe, and I appreciate hearing from you guys.